What's going on, Jerome's? Minnesota Vikings defense coordinator Brian Flores has said that you can never have enough cornerbacks, as evidenced by the Vikings spending a fourth-round pick on Kyrie Jackson. Well, I know a lot of people want to call him the butcher, except he didn't work in the meat department. He worked in the deli. I guess he's the deli man. I don't know. New Delhi. We'll work on it. But, Kyrie Miss Jackson, woo, he is for real as a fourth-round pick, but also, the Minnesota Vikings brought in one of the most coveted UDFA corners in Dwight McGlothern coming out of Arkansas. Ooh, pig. All right. For some reason, I had an Arkansas hat. I don't even know where half of these hats come from. People send me things, but it's fun for the videos, right? Of course, Skull SU also has that connection. Incidentally, so Justin Friggin Jefferson wore number 2 at LSU in 2019 when they won the national title, win perfect season, all that stuff. Dwight McGlothern, as a true freshman in 2020, also wore the deuce. Destined for greatness. And of course, we have to get the Office references out of the way. Dwight McGlothern, how would you describe yourself? 3 words: jackhammer, alpha male, insatiable, shutdown corner. Something like that. Let's talk about Dwight McGlothern today. Background: 22 years young, 6'2", $185, former 3-star recruit from Spring, Texas. 2 years at LSU, and mainly a backup special teamer, but showed some flashes as a sophomore. Turned into a 4-star transfer recruit. Now, initially, when a player transfers out and plays on multiple schools, you think, okay, he's scared of competition, things didn't work out, maybe he's kicked off the team. That's how the thinking used to be, but now it's like, I respect the kid for looking for a new opportunity, as well as sometimes other schools just pay more in the NIL era. It's kind of amazing, man. But took his talents to Arkansas and developed into a legitimate assassin. And also, it's not like there's just jabronis and shoe clerks at receiver in the SEC West. And he did the damn thing for the Razorbacks. 2023, 20 tackles, 6 passes broken up, 3 interceptions, a 51.2 quarterback rating when thrown at, which is dearest prudence. It's good. It's pretty damn good. Also, 0 goose egg D'Angelo Russell penalties in 2023, which is impressive because sort of grabby. 2022 had 10 penalties 2 years ago. 91.8 PFF coverage grade, which is best in the FBS. Also, he did miss 3 games due to concussions. That could be one of the reasons why he took a bit of a draft day slide and went undrafted. Combine, though, so tall, long arms, average as an athlete. Also, it's insane to say it's like a 4.47 40, which is better than like 99.8% of the population. It's just average. Actually, that's kind of slow for a cornerback. Please. But 5.87 RAS was kind of met in the jumps as well. But overall, like, he does check the boxes, but he just doesn't stand out as an athlete. Draft profile, LanceRline, NFL.com. Draft projection, rounds 5 through 6, which is what's interesting about McGlothern is that he could have gone anytime during day 3, and I don't think people would have batted an eye. And he was in some of our mock drafts too. It's just like, he fell for whatever reason, right? Overview. Ball hawking cornerback with the eyes, instincts, and ball skills to flip the field against careless quarterbacks. McGlothern can press a little bit and handle some man coverage. However, he might be at his best in zone coverages where he can scan the field and play chess with the route combinations and quarterbacks. He overlaps coverage areas to make plays on the football and has cover 3 cornerback written all over him. McGlothern is passive as a run defender, which will slide him down the board for some teams. He possesses average speed and athleticism, but the skills are there to label him as a day 3 prospect with upside. And hell, with Flores, you never know. I mean, could McGlothern move to safety? I mean, how about Flores just plays? Hey, Flores. Hey, Flo. Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna play 4 edge rushers at once, and then 7 safeties. No corners, no backers, no defensive tackles. There you go. It's good. But McGlothern, ball hawk, alpha male. Jackhammer, insatiable, tall and long-limbed for a corner, active hands as well, can get off of blocks, has that pattern recognition down to an art. He is very comfortable in space, like Zerline said, probably better suited as an off man or a zone corner, but instincts trump speed. So like we said before, like, a guy could have 4.3 speed, but if he doesn't know where he's going, or if he doesn't have good change of direction footwork like McGlothern has, what's the point? All right, so but McGlothern, even though he's not going to set the world on fire with his 40 time, in terms of actual play speed, certainly is up there. Like we said, cleanup penalties in 2023, sort of whatever as a tackler, so that's going to have to improve with Flores. But and also that could be one of the reasons why he ultimately went undrafted. But the UDFA money isn't in yet, but I wouldn't be shocked if McGlothern didn't get a large chunk of his UDFA money guaranteed. And he walks into the Vikings cornerback room, so it's really interesting right now because there's only I could say there's only three guys that you're comfortable saying that they will definitely have a role. Murph in the slot, Shaq Griffin, the free agent, probably on the outside, and Mekhi Blackman. Everyone else is really up in the air because Evans and Booth, 2022 high draft pedigree dudes, and Evans has started intermittently throughout his first couple of years, but hasn't really gelled with Flores. Booth can't really get the time of day. I think Kyrie Jackson is going to have a role early on because he's going to be 25 this season. And then the rest of the room, Najee, so I list Najee, except he's not really a corner. It's like saying Matthew Slater was a wide receiver. Najee Thompson is one of the best special teamers in the game, but as a corner, but McGlothern, I think he has a legit chance to make a statement. I think that right now you probably would be a betting favorite to make the 53-man rooster, and maybe a guy along with Gabriel Murphy from UCLA could be this year's version of Ivan Pace Jr., a UDFA guy that comes in and exceeds expectations, went undrafted for whatever reason, but finds a spot here with the Vikings on the Flores defense. And I think it is a spot where maybe the Vikings explore a trade for Evans and or Booth. See what happens there. But you see the guys, because Flores has his guys, right? So Mekhi Blackman was a Flores guy. Kyrie Jackson is a Flores guy. Same thing with McGlothern in this spot. Could be a change in the guard in that cornerback room. But like Flo said, you can't have enough cornerbacks. And the Vikings, frankly, are extremely deep at corner right now. So hopefully we can get some high caliber play out of this room. And McGlothern, I'm pretty fired up about McGlothern. Again, a guy that probably could have gone 5th, 6th, 7th round, and you get him as a UDFA. Let's go, man. But your thoughts are thoughts. Dwight McGlothern, UDFA Uncut Gem. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. And you guys know what to do. Skull Production Value.